Okay, friends, so let me answer your question about going plant-based, at least whether your goal is to go completely vegan or to go plant-based, but during this difficult time. And again, Dr. Fryson here, we're doing plant-based for health, vegan for the world, right? That's my view. Okay, not just the animals. It is for human beings and animals. It's for all of the sentient beings in the planet. Okay, but so right now we have a lot of things contaminated. We have the fruits and vegetables are contaminated. We have the meats contaminated. And my suggestion is for people to go plant-based 3 days a week as a means of regulating blood pressure, regulating glucose, regulating heart health or improving heart health, and improving or reducing your cancer risk. That's from your natural orthopedic practitioner, Dr. Fryson here. So you ask for what can we do? On your days that you're going plant-based, you can buy some things such as this. Let's see if it'll show it. Let me see if I can get a good picture of it. Okay, so let's change this background here so you guys can see it. Let's eliminate. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. Put my light here, shining. Okay. So this is mixed vegetables. This mixed vegetables, this steams in the bag. You can get that and put it with some, this is some soup, right? This is just the broth. This is organic vegetable broth, low sodium, and it has about 130 milligrams of sodium, and there's 4 servings in a container. So this is vegan, fat-free, low sodium. Cholesterol is 0, right? You want to, if you're trying to lower your cholesterol. These vegetables here, cholesterol is 0, sodium is 10, servings in the container is 5. So you're looking at 50 milligrams of sodium, which is not bad. Plus it has fiber, and it has a total of 10 grams of protein in the bag. Now it has some iron in it, a little bit, but it has potassium, and that's important for my dialysis people. The potassium, if you eat this bag, it's going to be about 20% of your daily potassium. And if you're a dialysis patient and you're monitoring your potassium, that's important. This is a mixture of carrots, corn, peas, green beans, and lima beans, which I love that mix. So you steam this up, heat this up, make yourself a little soup, add some spices and things in there, and then you can do some of the things that I do. I add in some other herbal blends, fenugreek, add your little turmeric and some black pepper. That's going to reduce your inflammation. Really, really good combination. Add you some garlic and ginger, which definitely helps with inflammation, which is naturally reducing pain levels in there, and make your really nice soup. So you can have that. The other thing that I do is I purchase beans, right? So there's beans. Let's see if I can. These are pinto beans. Now, these beans just so happen to have 20 milligrams of sodium, because when I get the meat beans, I get the no salt added beans if I'm going to get it in the can. And then this has 7 grams of protein. There's 3.5 servings per container, so you're looking about 23 grams of protein from this can of beans, right? Other thing that I got, beets, right? Beets really good for lowering your blood pressure naturally. I do have beetroot tablets, some capsules here to help with lowering your blood pressure, but this is really good. The good thing about eating beans, I got some pinto beans, I have some dark red kidney beans, all of the ones no salt added, and of course beets. The good thing about these is that they fill you up. Now I also have some chickpeas, right? And I have a rice cooker that I can cook my chickpeas in. I also have some quinoa, again, rice cooker, I can cook that in. And I have couscous. Now that right there, mix it in when, if I'm gonna make some chickpeas, you have to understand that there's foods that you can combine that are good. The body is easy for the body to digest, and other foods that is not easy for the body to digest. So I have some things like I have some spinach in my freezer that I can use frozen spinach that I purchased before this whole outbreak occurred. And then I also have some green beans up there, frozen green beans, just like I have in this. Okay. The other thing I do is I go to my local farmers markets, and I'm very fortunate that where I live, like I said in the previous video, there's 3 places near me. So I got a giant watermelon that I was able to get from the farmers market right down the street from me, who grows all of his own foods. And so he's not dealing with the way things are being grown and commercially. You have to be careful at some farmers markets because some people just buy their produce and then repackage it to where you think that they purchased it. I mean that they grew it, but they didn't. This guy just so happens to, he has a truck. He travels from Georgia to here. His farm is actually in Georgia, and you can actually go to his farm and see how he grows things, right? And then so that way you know his stuff is fresh. The one thing he does import is his strawberries, and he imports them from down in South Florida where I used to live, and I used to go down there and get my strawberries from them. So I know how they grow there. So that's the thing that you have to do. You have to go a little bit ahead of your, like a little bit extra mile, a little bit out of your way to find your local people and get your fruits and vegetables from them if you can. If you can't, then you go with some of these other options. The other thing that I did also do is I got Wegmans mango berry. Because berries are really good. I still need my blueberries. And this time when I went to the farmer's market, he didn't have really good blueberries. So I went and got some frozen blueberries instead of the fresh blueberries. But actually, let's be real. I got those, I think I got them from Publix. I believe. I think I got it from Publix. But anyway, I had 3 packages of them, and I had them in my deep freezer. So I just bring them over here to my RV. I have a deep freezer there, and then in my RV, I just bring things over. So that's good because I still can get my berries. Like he had good peaches, but he didn't have any good berries, right? And when I'm eating for heart health, because I did have high cholesterol, and I definitely had, my goal was to lower my cholesterol. So when eating for heart health, I look at things to help me reduce my cholesterol. I pointed out these beans and things because a lot of people are worried about, you know, how do you get your protein if you're vegan? There's lots of ways to get protein. All 3 of these ways to get protein right here, right? And B12, I do supplement. And I have, not the turmeric. Oh, the metabolism support has some B12 in it. So I have supplements that I take that have B12 in them, right? So, okay. I don't want this video to be really, really long. But that's the way you can start. And then what you can do is you can eat 3 days a week. You don't have to do it, you know, 7 days. You just start where you can, and then at least you know on those 3 days, even if you eat the same thing on those 3 days, you're going to at least have the nutrients that you need, plus you're going to be doing some good stuff for your heart health, right? And let's be clear, carbohydrates are not the enemy, because people tell you if you're diabetic, oh, don't eat carbs. That's not the case. Your diabetes, the problem with diabetes is the pancreas, right? And most of the time it's inflammation or scarring or something like that of the pancreas, right? That's where the insulin resistance come in. And that's not really about the carbohydrates. Really, it's more in line with the processed foods and the meats and things that you eat that actually contribute to inflammation. Now, that's not counting the gestational diabetes, right? This is for the adults who get diabetes normally in their 50s, right? Which was very commonplace based on the diet that we were, you know, eating. And that's also why I have this supplement here. You can't see it. My little camera is crazy on this one. I'm out. Blood sugar support. There it is. Blood sugar support. Okay. So anyway, I hope this helped you at least with the food, and as much as I can, I'll share some things when you guys have questions about plant-based eating for health, and I will definitely share as much as I can. All right, take care.